the air quality, especially toward Boston, is significantly reduced. And it's no surprise at the coastline, we're seeing the strongest amount of the smoke. That's because of that northeast wind direction. So this is a cold front that triggered those storms and showers last night, and that's now sitting to our south. So at this moment, we don't have any showers to track. However, this northeast wind will keep that feeling of moisture in the air and likely a few more showers, sprinkles even, that we'll be watching on and off throughout the day. So we're not going to shake off that feeling of dampness here. Wind gusts right now between 15 to 30 miles per hour, even stronger heading down toward portions of Cape Cod. So it's a gusty outlook too. We'll hold on to gusts near 30 miles per hour throughout this afternoon. So that northeast wind direction, that should help to eventually disperse some of the smoke and push it down to our south as we travel toward this afternoon. So we'll see some improvements in that regard. But as far as the clouds, they're here to stay. You can see it's a very thick cloud deck in Boston right now, in addition to that smoke, which of course is leading to some haze out there too. Low to mid 50s to start is cool. It is going to feel even cooler this afternoon. We had high temperatures yesterday in the low to mid 90s for many spots. Manchester hitting 95 degrees yesterday. And then today we're talking about low to mid 50s, struggling to hit the mid 50s. Talk about a dramatic drop here. And when you throw in that northeast wind, our wind chill factor, and yes, we're talking about wind chill factor in June, it is going to be in the 40s this afternoon. It's going to feel like it's about 47 in Boston this afternoon. So quite a dramatic difference here. We're also going to be tracking some of those showers trying to develop. And these are not going to be widespread trackable showers, but I'm going to fast forward here toward the midday hours. Of course, we have another Red Sox game. Last night, the storms affected it. Today, I don't think rain is going to be a big issue, but see how there's these drops trying to form over the water? Some of that could try to push onto the coastline and into Boston and possibly make things feel a little wet for the game. We move toward this evening. Showers do start to increase in coverage here, and that's going to bring an increased shower threat overnight into your Sunday. Tomorrow's looking really cool too. We're in the low to mid 50s. Clouds are thick. The difference with tomorrow is that I think we'll actually have some trackable showers in the afternoon, rotating in with that low pressure of the water. Notice how it's moving in toward areas west of 495 even as we travel toward the evening. So we're in for it here. This cool pattern and wet pattern is here to stay through at least Wednesday. Spot shower chances, temperatures in the 60s, nothing all too heavy as far as the rain, but we will have to keep that umbrella nearby. Sunshine returns and we are improving by Thursday and Friday. We're back into the 70s by that point. For Storm Team 5, I'm meteorologist Kellyanne Chicalise.